Just because a piece of cilantro appeared in the stir-fried pork with chili, my wife kicked me out of the house.
Don't you know my online name is No Cilantro?
As she spoke, she overturned the dining table, leaving a mess everywhere. In the biting cold wind, I was frozen outside the house for half the night. My daughter opened the door and led the dog from the garden inside.
Who told you to make Mom angry? You deserve to be kicked out of the house. Uncle Wang next door wouldn't be as careless as you.
My daughter left me with an indifferent back view and slammed the door shut in front of me. I felt a chill in my heart. My daughter Lin Lin, like her mother Jiang Man, is a stone that cannot be warmed and will never soften towards me. I took a deep breath and stepped out of the home I had lived in for 5 years. Jiang Man has been very successful in her career over the years, and the villa she bought is in the suburbs, making it hard to get a taxi. By the time I reached the city, it was already dawn. Fortunately, I had my phone with me when I was kicked out, so I didn't end up on the streets. Exhausted, I found a small motel and checked in. When I woke up, it was already dark. My throat felt dry and a bit feverish, and I knew I had a fever. I ordered some fever-reducing medicine for delivery, along with a charger. After taking the medicine, I drifted back into a drowsy sleep. When I woke up, I felt much better, but I found my phone was out of battery. When I turned it on, I saw missed calls and messages from Jiang Man, flooding the screen, along with a few from Lin Lin. The next second, Jiang Man's call came in again.
Hey, Zhoukang, that's enough! Where have you been these past 2 days? I couldn't find you! Linlin and I have been eating takeout for 2 days, and the kitchen smells, yet you haven't come back to clean up. Get back here immediately! You know I gave the housekeeper time off for New Year's Day, and you deliberately disappeared. Are you trying to make things difficult for me on purpose?
Jiang Man, let's break up. It's really ridiculous. It's been 5 years. We even have a daughter. Yet Jiang Man still refuses to register our marriage.
I even had a child for you. What more do you want? I'm telling you, don't push your luck.
I know that night wasn't just because of a single cilantro. It was more of a warning to me. 3 days earlier, I saw Jiang Man having dinner with her boss Wang Ping, and when I got home that night, I suggested getting a marriage certificate, but she still refused. We even had a fight over it, and gave each other the silent treatment for several days. And that night was not just a reunion for the three of us, it was also when I wanted to apologize to her, but who knew she wouldn't accept it at all. Seizing on a single cilantro to make things difficult for me, just to make me recognize my own position. Fine, I recognize it now, and I won't degrade myself anymore. Jiang Man, however, couldn't care less.
The daughter is already 5 years old, and you're still talking about breaking up with me. She doesn't have a complete family, and if she has psychological issues in the future, it won't be you who feels the pain.
She won't feel hurt, and she won't have any issues. Just letting you know, we broke up, and our daughter is yours. After saying that, I hung up the phone and let out a heavy sigh. The moment I said we broke up, I felt completely relieved. I no longer have to revolve around them or constantly worry about upsetting them. Just after hanging up on Jiang Man, my daughter's call came in.
Are you really going to separate from Mom?
I won't bother you anymore in the future.
Great, Mom. Now that Dad is gone, will Uncle Wang come to be my new dad? When will he come?
My daughter doesn't want to acknowledge me, and it hurts me more than anyone. I laughed at myself and hung up the phone. There's not much money left on my phone. I need to find a job quickly. I contacted some old friends, hoping to find work. Li Fang came over and gulped down a glass of water, then asked, "Why don't you try being a male nanny? After all, you have 5 years of experience and took such good care of your daughter. Plus, kids are hard to manage these days, and it's tough to find a suitable nanny."
It's possible, but where would you find one? I happen to know a single mother here. Her child is 5 years old. Why don't you give it a try?
I followed Li Fang to the client's house, which was in an upscale neighborhood. Li Fang knocked on the door, and a little girl opened it, looking at us with an impatient expression.
Why is it you again? Are you tired of bothering me every day?
Jiahui, I've told you to speak politely to Uncle Li.
Who is this?
I'm here to apply as a male nanny for your family. He has 5 years of experience taking care of children and is especially patient, ensuring Jia Hui is well taken care of.
Come in quickly. Let me tell you about Jiahui's situation. The most important thing is to get her to eat. This child is very picky. If possible, let's start now.
Yuli looked at me expectantly. Of course, I was happy to have a job and agreed immediately. Yuli said she wanted me to live in, and at first, I hesitated, but she said she wasn't often at home and usually took her daughter to the company. She had hired several nannies, but Jia Hui had driven them away with various tactics. If I could live in, it would make things easier for her. Seeing my hesitation, Yuli smiled and said,
"You are a friend of Li Fang, so I trust you. Likewise, you can rest assured that I will definitely pay your salary on time."
I then nodded in agreement. Jia Hui is indeed very lively, as if she has endless energy every day, which is completely different from Lin Lin. Lin Lin is like a little adult, introverted and calm, reading books every day. I once suspected she had autism.
Hey, I want to eat cat-shaped cookies. Make them for me.
It seems like Jia Hui is hiding something behind her back. Do you want to eat anything else?
This is for you. Thank you for making me delicious food.
After saying that, she stuffed it into my arms and ran off. I couldn't help but laugh. This mischievous child, so sweet talking. I spend every day with Lin Lin, and I don't even get a small gift, let alone a kind word or a smile. Forget it, I won't be going back anyway. When I came out with the cat-shaped cookies, Jia Hui had already washed her hands and was sitting at the dining table. She picked up a cookie and was about to put it in her mouth when I hurriedly stopped her.
Wait a moment before eating. Be careful not to burn your mouth. Jiahui pouted unhappily.
Can't you let it cool down before giving it to me? Now I can see it but can't eat it.
You can blow on it before eating, but eat a little less and save room for dinner. I tried out a new snack today. Hearing this, Jiahui quickly ate a cookie, looked up at me with bright eyes, signaling me to serve dinner quickly. Yuli came home unusually early today and said as soon as she walked in,
It smells so good, Jiahui. Did you eat well today?
Jiahui sat at the dining table, focused on eating. While she was eating, "Have you had dinner?" A rumbling sound was heard. Yuli smiled at me awkwardly. Jiahui had rice all over her face and was laughing happily.
Mom, come eat. Uncle Joe's cooking is really delicious.
After asking about her dietary restrictions, I made one meat and one vegetable stir-fry. The mother and daughter ate together, full of laughter and joy. Yuli occasionally chatted with Jiahui, even fighting over a piece of steamed bun.
Mom, you're being unfair. Uncle Joe made that for me. Those two are yours. Don't take mine.
Then why are you eating
I don't
mine?
care. This piece of steamed bun is mine.
I was tidying up the dishes in the kitchen and couldn't help but chuckle at this.
The scene never happened with Jiangman and Linlin. The mother and daughter each did their own thing, and their care for me was always picky and critical. Linlin would only complain about the little animal cookies I made.
Hey, this is so childish. Can you not do this? Uncle Wang says I'm a big kid and don't eat this kind of stuff anymore.
Jiangman just sat on the side, completely ignoring it, and would even frown while picking up a piece of food with chopsticks.
This is too salty. I'm on a diet. Make something lighter next time.
After dinner, Yuli went to the study to work and politely asked me to take care of Jiahui. I sat on the sofa with Jiahui, looking at picture books, telling stories, and making her happy.
Although they are so pitiful, having to find their mom by themselves. Luckily, I don't have to find my mom on my own. I'm just a little kid. What if a bad person takes me away?
I smiled, thinking that for such a young age, her sense of caution is quite high. After looking at picture books for an hour, I suggested watching some cartoons. She tilted her head, thought for a moment, struggled with her expression, and then firmly refused.
Don't look! Linlin from our class is amazing. She gets a little red flower every time. I need to read more books and be as great as her.
I was slightly taken aback and gently touched her hair. Besides, you're still young. Forcing yourself to read too much isn't good either. Jiahui looked at me with wide eyes. Yes, and you've already learned pinyin and Chinese characters today. Plus you read picture books for an extra hour. That's great. You should relax for a while.
Alright then, just watch cartoons for a little while.
Jiangman called me once in the middle.
This time you've really gone too far. Hurry home. The water heater is broken and no one is fixing it. Also, you didn't pick up Lilin after school today. It was the teacher who called me. That's how I found out. You're getting more and more out of line.
From the moment you locked me out and ignored my well-being, we broke up. No one will meddle in your affairs anymore. Don't call me again. After saying that, I hung up, just like Jiangman used to hang up on me. After hanging up, Jiangman didn't stop and kept sending me messages. Zhou Kang, you're really heartless, abandoning your own daughter. Just like that. Are you even human? If you don't come back, you'll never see your daughter again. In the past, if I saw these words, I would definitely feel sad and try to please the mother and daughter, but this time I won't. From the moment they shut me out and ignored me, I gave up. Biological daughter, original wife, none of that matters anymore. Taking care of myself and pleasing myself is what's most important. I turned off my phone and ignored it. The next day, when I went to pick up Jiahui from school, I ran into Jiangman.
I'm telling you, don't think about seeing your daughter again. Lilin doesn't have a father like you. Do you know that Lilin has been starving and losing weight these days while you've been out enjoying yourself? Now you want to win back your daughter. No way!
Parents around me gave me strange looks, and I couldn't bear it anymore and retorted to her. So these days you haven't been taking care of Linlin, letting her go hungry. What kind of mother are you?
When you wanted to freeze me outside, you didn't think I was Linlin's dad. Didn't think she would be sad. Just used the child as a shield, as a weapon. I think you shouldn't be a mum. Jiangman didn't expect me to embarrass her in public, and she was speechless. Just standing there, waiting for the child to come out. Jiahui ran over to me with her little backpack, jumped into my arms, and happily asked me,
Uncle Joe, did you make rose cakes today? I really want to eat some.
Little greedy cat, I've made everything and even juiced some fruit. How about finishing it all when we get home? Jiangman, holding Linlin's hand, said unhappily.
Zhou Kang, you cheated, and there's even a child this big.
I gave her a look. Don't talk nonsense. This is my employer's daughter.
So you were looking for a job these past few days. Come home. Why take care of other people's children? Linlin needs her dad.
Linlin gave me a light hum. Jiahui hugged my neck and asked softly,
Uncle Joe, are you leaving?
looking at her anxious expression, My heart softened. Young man, we haven't even registered our marriage. It's really pointless for you to keep pestering me. Besides, with me gone, Wang Ping can move in. Isn't this what you and your daughter have always hoped for? After saying that, I left with Jia Hui. Maybe my words that day had an effect, as they didn't bother me for quite some time. A few days later, the kindergarten had a parent-child craft day and invited parents to join. Yuli asked me to go since she really couldn't make it, and she even gave me a bonus. Jia Hui peeked out from the door, looking at me expectantly. That day when I went, Lin blocked me at the door, spreading her arms.
I didn't ask you to come. Today Uncle Wang is with me, so you should leave. The teacher only set up one seat for us. If you come, Uncle Wang won't have a place to sit.
As soon as the words were spoken, Wang Ping arrived, gave me an apologetic smile with a gleam of pride in her eyes.
Sorry, Brother Joe. Ma'am asked me to come over.
At this moment, Jia Hui walked out of the classroom, very happily walking over quickly.
Uncle Joe, I thought you weren't coming. Hurry inside.
I had never participated in such an event before. Lin never invited me, probably because Wang Ping used to come. This time, thanks to Jia Hui, I gained a new experience. Jia Hui and I made a 3-dimensional SpongeBob and even received praise from the teacher. Unexpectedly, Lin strode over, snatched the SpongeBob, and her little face was full of anger.
This was made by my dad, so it's mine. The person who should be praised is me.
Jia Hui looked at me, bewildered. An awkward expression flashed across Wang Ping's face as she softly tried to call Lin back, but Lin was spoiled, and everyone had to go along with her. The teacher looked embarrassed, glancing back and forth between us.
Parent of Jia Hui, this...
Lin said proudly.
This was made by my dad. The person you should envy is me.
I immediately took back SpongeBob, handed it to Jia Hui, and said coldly, "This time, I'm here as Jia Hui's parent."
Parent-child craft day, Lin. Your guardian is Uncle Wang. That little fish is your work. Lin suddenly refused, angrily snatched the SpongeBob from Jia Hui's hand, threw it on the ground, and stepped on it.
You are my dad. Your things are mine too. How dare you not give them to me?
Enough. I pushed her away and picked up the SpongeBob that was trampled. Is this how I taught you to bully classmates before? Lin stared at me blankly and suddenly burst into tears, probably unable to handle the disappointment. I'd never even spoken harshly to her before. I was extremely annoyed. This child is truly spoiled. Jia Hui looked at the squashed SpongeBob on the verge of tears. I gently hugged her. I'm sorry, Jia Hui. It's my fault. She suddenly took 2 steps forward and pushed Lin down.
This is mine. You stepped on it and broke it. You have to compensate me.
The scene suddenly became chaotic. The teacher, overwhelmed, sent the other parents and children away. Leaving us alone, the 2 children were still crying. The teacher asked us what happened, and I told the truth. Wang Ping sarcastically remarked, "You don't care about your own daughter, but you're very concerned about other people's children."
You also love playing dad to others. What right do you have to criticize me?
Wang Ping was at a loss for words. In the end, this matter was left unresolved. Jia Hui also said not to tell Yuli, fearing her mom would be upset. I took Jia Hui to eat at KFC to comfort her hurt feelings. When we got home, we saw Yuli leaning tiredly on the sofa. Seeing us return, she gave a weary smile. Yuli sent Jia Hui back to her room and told me that Jia Hui's biological father had come looking for her. I probed.
No, don't go. I mean, can you have a fake marriage with me? Forget it. If you find it difficult, just pretend I didn't say anything.
I agreed without much hesitation.
Sure, but this will cost extra.
Lily breathed a sigh of relief.
Sure, don't worry. You won't be shortchanged on the money.
Jia Hui ran up quickly, jumped into my arms, and looked at us with big, expectant eyes.
Mom, Uncle Joe, are you getting married? Does that mean I can call Uncle Joe Dad from now on?
Yuli looked at me awkwardly and softly stopped me. Don't talk nonsense. I held Jia Hui in my arms.
Yeah, from now on, how about calling me Dad?
Jia Hui looked very happy, ran back, and when she came out again, she handed me a small box solemnly.
Then you have to take good care of Mom, or I won't call you Dad anymore.
It's strange, but when Jia Hui threatened me like that, I actually found it very cute. I took Jia Hui's little box and made a pinky promise with her.
I promise you, if I'm lying, I'm a puppy.
Yuli had poor judgment in the past and married a jerk. She finally got divorced and sent him away, but now he's out again and insists on taking Jia Hui back. The key issue is that this jerk favors boys over girls and once almost sold Jia Hui. Fortunately, Yuli discovered it in time. Otherwise, the consequences would have been unimaginable. I gently patted her shoulder and comforted her.
No worries. I will take good care of Jia Hui.
Yuli might have been too scared and threw herself into my arms. I immediately held my breath, froze, and didn't dare to move. After a long moment, she came out of my arms and awkwardly said,
Sorry, I lost control of my emotions.
It's okay. I'll go check on Jia Hui.
After saying that, she ran off, trying hard to ignore her rapidly beating heart. Yuli specially took out 2 hours to get the marriage certificate with me. Although this marriage is part of my job, it's still my first time getting a certificate, so I plan to prepare a big meal to celebrate. I mentioned it to Yuli, and after a moment of thought, she said she would be back by 8 in the evening. I didn't have much hope that she would come back because I know how busy running a company can be, with time not being in one's own control, and plans could suddenly be disrupted by a client or a meeting. It used to be normal for Jiangman to have meetings late into the night, and she generally couldn't find time for special occasions, but unexpectedly, Yuli actually came back at 8 in the evening.
And the first day of marriage, it should indeed be celebrated.
Yuli really likes the food I make, praising it continuously throughout the meal, and Jiehui follows suit, complimenting non-stop. The mother and daughter often have a little dispute over who gets the last bite, finally deciding to put it in my bowl. I can't help but laugh. This is what a family should be like, full of laughter and emotional value.
Halfway through the meal, Jiangman called. I hung up once and she called again.
Why don't you answer it? Just in case it's something urgent.
I stood up and walked to the living room. Jiangman's anxious voice came through.
Zhou Kang, why do you never answer the phone? Do you know Linlin is sick? Hurry back, I can't handle it alone.
Do you have a fever? Here's what you do. Call 120 first. Every time Linlin gets an injection, she falls asleep. Take this opportunity to buy her some millet porridge, and remember to add some sugar. She won't eat it if it's tasteless.
Zhou Kang, can't you come back? Our daughter is sick. How long are you going to stay mad at me?
Make do for now. We'll talk about our matters later. Besides, I can't make it there now. It's too far. I just got married today. I need to be with my wife. I can't go.
Marriage? Who gave you permission to marry someone else? Who would be interested in someone like you?
Linlin's voice clearly reached my ears. I know what Linlin sounds like when she's sick, and it's definitely not this strong and full of energy, so Jiangman is using the child to threaten me.